Alright, welcome back to the channel, friends. As you can see, we have 3 piles laid out for you right now, and this is for what you need to know in your current situation, on your current timeline, wherever you may be in the world. This energy is going to find you when you need to hear it. Our first group is Moldavite. Moldavite creates a very intense frequency. It attracts all that relates to one's personal evolution. This can include changes in relationship, friendships, career, and lifestyle. One may experience awakenings and visions of their life purpose when using Moldavite. It's a very intense stone. I do have a piece, I have a couple pieces of Moldavite. I enjoy wearing it. I know some people say it's a little intense for them. I don't find it to be so. Group number tree. Hello, what is going on with me? Word salad. Emerald. For compassion and love. Emerald encourages one to live and act from the heart, to enhance feelings of unconditional love, patience, and compassion towards others. Wearing emerald is said to attune one's vibrational pattern to the spectrum of abundance and prosperity. Pile 2. Pile 3. This is one I wear the most. Citrine, for success and joy. Citrine has a joyful energy as it possesses healing properties of the sun. It is believed to assist one in manifesting prosperity, success, and abundance. It is effective in treating depression and low self-esteem by helping one remain in the present moment. Be here now. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so meditate on whether it's pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And we're going to pull some additional cards for this as well. All right, we'll be there. Okay, pile 1. If you chose Moldavite, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So we've got Moldavite, the mature man. Very worldly, very well read. It almost looks like he's wearing a corduroy jacket, a corduroy suit. This might be a three-piece pantsuit type of person. Ooh, lovers. Are we drawing him into our sphere? You've got an older gentleman. Travel. Okay, so this is also somebody from a distant land. How very interesting. It's very intense, this energy too, because Moldavite is very strong pull. Okay, digital detox. I wonder if you meet this individual when you go on one of those like spiritual, they have like summer camps. Sorry, this is gonna sound like a tangent. I saw online this summer camp for women only, and it was like a detox from everything. It was like for those who like to read, little summer camping in France, oddly enough. But there is something about once we're pulled away from the digital, we're interacting more with people. So lost in virtual world and negative real life relationships. Realizing the need for a digital detox and seeking clarity. Feels overwhelmed by digital content and needs a break. So yes. Also, we need to stop comparing our life to what's on somebody's feed, because that's not actual reality. Abundance. Positive mindset manifests gratitude, bliss, and blessing. Let you look at that. Yeah. We're down for that. Oh, King of Cups. If this mature man is a King of Cups, he's very sensitive. He's very in tune to like a feminine side. Yes, I like that for you. This also could be crossing a body of water. 444, protection, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your abundant ambition, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Ooh, that's nice. You got another one, 2323. Endless cycles, charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances. So are you cycling in a relationship currently? And patterns. There are some truths you're resisting to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. I'm hearing be the change you want to see in the world. Yes. So you're doing this digital detox, and not only are you going to emotionally and spiritually feel better, it's going to bring in that prosperity, that abundance, and someone who respects you and is loyal to you, and it's just a completely 360. Okay. From the pocketbook archetype, we got the mother. Let's pull it from our teeny tiny little book. Why did I buy the tiniest card? I don't know, but it happened. So here we are. Okay. Thank goodness it was number 1. When light, glowing, generative, creative, nurturing. When dark, dim, exhausted, cannot control, limiting. We begin our archetype story with the mother's love. Through her sensual, fertile, and life-giving energy, all creation takes form. Regardless of our birth story, each of our hearts beat for the first time in the warm womb of the mother, where she offered resources from her body for the building of our own. Yet her tale is not so simple, as the mother, especially when the earthly plane contains both light and dark aspects of feminine. With best of intentions, the mother wraps her loving arms around her creation and begins to grip what she meant to set free. The mother both nurtures and prohibits growth. She gives yet clings. She creates yet restrains. Amid this complex energy, the mother holds the key to the eternal challenge of love. Wow, this was a really good reading. How's about that for a spur of the moment? Let's pull you some charms off the cuff and a little Bible quote. Okay, we have the tiger's eye as the first point, and the next one is gonna be a blue, oh my gosh, why did I go blank? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be on here. I'm gonna say it, but those to the side, those might be good for you to wear. We've got yes, no. So there's that push-pull. Push-pull energy is coming in through a lot lately. We've got the Leo sign. So this individual may be a Leo. Taurus. You may be a Taurus. They might be a Taurus. Exploration, explore. So there's that travel we were talking about. We have that heart. like a Tiffany blue heart. We have a little rose. I wonder if your name is Rose. We've got a little star, like a Star of David. Maybe you're making your travel to. And we've got, it's like a yin yang, but it's like a Pisces. And we have a wreath with a bow. So maybe this is happening more towards a holiday season or more towards a religious event. So we've got Taurus, Leo, Pisces coming through. And we have Tiger's Eye, Moldavite, and the stone that eludes me. That's my favorite stone too. I don't know why, this is eluding me. Let's grab you a Bible quote, and we're going to go with happy. Let's bring some joy. Okay. Alrighty. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me. My heart leaps for joy, and with my song I praise him. Psalms 28:7. Very nice way to end it, group number 1. I love that for you. Check it out, us again for Saturday Morning Tarot. If this doesn't resonate, please try one of the other 2 piles. As always, thank you so much for your liking and supporting. All right, welcome back. Pile number 2. If you chose Emerald, you're in the right place. All right, let's see. Emerald encourages one to live and act from the heart. It enhances feelings of unconditional love, patience, and compassion towards others. Wearing emerald is said to attune one's vibrational pattern to the spectrum of abundance and prosperity. I didn't know that much about emerald. It's a beautiful stone. Ooh, we're talking about prosperity. You might have a poverty mindset where you're only seeing lack around you, and you might have gotten this. They say that we can only live up to kind of our conditions we were born into. People generally don't change their social economical bracket because we're born into the same way we view money, and that's handed down from like your parents. Okay, I feel like you're gonna break that chain, or you're trying to. Cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silence, treatment. Stop the pattern. We're cutting things that are unnecessary out of our life, and that could include mindset. Blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. I feel like the giving and receiving. So kind of like reciprocation. Learning the balance of something. King of Swords. So the unfortunate thing is sometimes in a corporate world you have to be kind of more like a King of Swords or even a Queen of Swords, where you're more decisive. You can't really, like if something costs more to make but your friend's the one making it, you have to look at the bigger picture of what's going to benefit you and your family, or the family and household that you're trying to create. And that might mean you cutting things out in order to grow your company, to grow your name. Escape. Doubt weighs heavy, and the leap forward seems too far. Oh, this is good. Crushed by the burden of reality, seeking solace and the thoughts of vanishing. Maybe you had a business or a startup that didn't quite take root. It didn't grow the way you thought. It wasn't launched the way you thought it would launch. But that's the thing, is you learn from those mistakes. Every failure is actually success building. It's bubbling up. You just have to choose to face it and plan a course forward. It's diligent effort. Social mask. Wearing a mask to hide true emotions and avoid vulnerability. Offering surface smiles to hide deeper pain. Okay, so you feel like a failure because social media, because everyone pushed into the idea of whatever was going on, and then it crumpled, and you're just like, wow, lost for words. The Emperor. This could be a husband, a father figure. This is a male or male energetically person in your sphere that is going to help aid you, and maybe they aid you in providing you life lessons. Oh my gosh, you got the father archetype. You guys, watch number 1. We had the mother for number 1. Okay, so we'll read that one lastly. Actually, the father is going to go right here. And your number is 999. Release. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Ooh, reciprocation. What goes around comes around. Pile number 1 you have to look at too, because there was a bit of a yin-yang energy. When light, supportive, strategic, regal, kind, authority. I'm reading the father archetype. When dark, disappearing, disappointing, devastated by failures. Devastated by failures, you guys. Feeling like we're going to continue this cycle. Alongside the mother, the father resides in the central axis of the archetype family. The father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine. Thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the father is often absent, literally or emotionally. Through absence or action, the father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and one who leaves us to the wolves. Oh my. Here, yet gone, the champion and the failure. The father can never resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the father's limitation allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. You guys, how perfect is this reading for you? Let's grab you some charms. I'm trying not to be overly excited. You saw me pull them. All right, charmy charms. Feels like a good thing. Okay, we had this little cutie, which is the Queen of Hearts, kind of stick to my middle finger as I'm pulling it out. We have the star constellation on a charm, like Men in Black, Orion's belt. I hope you didn't get swatted as a kid. Sorry, I have to look. Aries. So we're getting the sign of Aries. Oop. We're getting Aventurine. And we've got Jasper. These are very important stones for you. We got 2 points in the last reading as well. Siamese twins. You might have a twin, or there's some dueling components, mirror components, or you might be mirroring what you saw in your family. Oh yes, this came out in the last group as well. Explore, an adventure, travel, movement. We've got Aquarius. So Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, the little archer. We've got like a little Mary here praying. We've got a cloud, and the cloud was above the silver spoon. So even if you came from this conditions where everyone would assume you had the silver spoon, I feel like things weren't exactly as they seemed. We've got the cute little flamingos. I wonder if you had lived in a neighborhood where the flamingos were all over the place, like I did. The lady would dress them up and everything. The lucky clover, the shamrock, Irish heritage, or luck turning in your favor. We have the seahorse. The seahorse is both mother and father, right? Because it produces its own babies. I think the male seahorse produces babies. Angel wing. So yes, things are coming your way. You just have to lean in to believing in yourself, to pushing forward, to using people for the life lessons. Okay? I see it as positive. So let's say thankful for you, for your Bible quote, and that is going to be a light pink. Well, here we go. Let's do this one. Enter his gate with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. Psalms 104. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. All right. Very good, pile number 2. If this wasn't quite on point for you, please do check out one of the other 2 piles. If this really was hitting a chord, please do go to, watch pile number 1, because there was some overlapping ideas as far as the father, mother, and the family connections. But if this is where we leave you, thank you so much for watching. We do appreciate your support. Bye for now. Right, we are back with pile number 3. If you chose Citrine, you are in the right place, baby. I'm hearing you got the right stuff, baby. Love it when you turn me on. Anybody who used to listen to New Kids on the Block, I wonder if this is your card spread. If I even have viewers within my own age bracket. I remember falling asleep when I was very, very little, like extremely little, to the New Kids on the Block. Let's see what we pulled. All those boy bands were just built upon each other. Courthouse, some sort of financial or legal matters. I feel like you're getting everything in writing and ready to go. You look very prepared, but also this gentleman who is walking into the courthouse with his nicely newly powdered wig, he has in his hand those papers, and I've never noticed this about the papers before, but they are bound by red string. So I wonder if this has something to do with a marriage license, a divorce, or something destined or fated. Let's see. 3 of rods, or 3 of wands. We're looking out on the horizon. We are waiting for the ships to come in to the shoreline. They haven't quite reached us yet, but they're in view. We've got a lot of red string here too. So it's the action plan. Maybe we're going for money, or we're going to make our LLC. We're creating something that is not quite come to harvest, but look at on the rods. They've got the little buds. It's blooming. It's in the works. Okay. Ascending. Learning and expansion. Transcending. Preparing for union. New phase. Preparing for union. Is this a partnership? Some sort of dealings. Even marriage is a legal thing, right? It's legal binding. Okay. Ace of Wands, Ace of Rods. We've got the action. This is also very weird. I've never noticed this before. It's got like a lizard. Not a lizard. Like a dragon. Kimono dragon. I think at the top. Right? Whatever that kind of creature is. And it's got a volcano erupting. So either something's about to burst, to give way for you, or I wonder if there's something on the fault lines going on here. These events that happen in nature energetically cause some shifting. So perhaps something is pushed through because of the energy of something going on epic globally, affecting a shift. Tectonic plate shift, which causes eruptions, volcanoes, a change in the financial distribution or financial system. Something there. Not to scare you. We do not scare. We just read. Gift. For you! It's a gift and a gift. Embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. Cherish yourself, recognize your inner beauty, embrace your worth. Destiny! I talked about the red string fate, and here we are again, destiny. Passionate love and strong desire bring you fulfillment and joy. Destined to be together. Your happy ending is assured. Strong, unbreakable bonds. 73. I wonder if you were born in 73 or 74. Is that the bicentennial years? I don't know. I'm thinking about the quarter. 27. Huh. And this is the inverted of the next. 72, 73, 74, 27, 72, backwards. Money worship. But that was backwards. Money worship, self-interest rules decisions and disregards fairness. Values are for sale for the highest bidder. Money comes first and ethical concerns come second. But that, I think that was backwards for us. So I want to commit to success. I want to achieve greatness and never look back. I need to release all distractions and fully commit to my ambitions. I feel like the moment you say this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to create that. The thing that you were 5-10 years ago searching for, right? This moment, it comes when you're trying to do something else. It comes as a result of putting energy into yourself, into your career, into your business. That's when this moment happens. And it's also in the moment, in the biggest calamity happening around you. This unforeseen event pushes you together. It was destined. There were so many things that had to, like on a vault. We're in the bank, and it's like one of those movies where it's the giant vault and you have to turn it, and then they listen against the door and they have to wait for the click, click, click. So everything has to turn to be in alignment in order for the key to fit. There were so many events that had to take place, turn, 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 click, 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 before this happens. 0330, lucky shirt. It does say lucky shirt. Okay. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibilities to others. Progress, creativity. Transferring responsibility, that's that self-care. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will prove wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. 1551. There's some mirroring going on. Hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Excuse me, my throat. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. If you didn't know that already. Pocket archetype. The poet, number 7. You see that okay? Okay, the first card had the mother, and it was a little pearl in the center. The second pile, had the father archetype. It showed the light and the darkness. And this one has hands holding a light sphere. Okay, let's see. Again, this comes from the pocket archetype if you're interested, curious, or if you read cards yourself. Okay. When light, clairvoyant, wise, timeless. When dark, harmful, word, sharp tongue. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique captivity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deeper honesty and reflection, for seeking the bigger picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. So that's creating a legacy. This all was building upon itself. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You are creating a legacy. That is beautiful. Let's pull you some charms. We pull what we are guided to pull. No more, no less. This is it. We have got Aquarius. So our sign is Aquarius. And we have here Scorpio. So Aquarius and Scorpio. So communications with Aquarius. Scorpio, getting to the root of something. Okay. Oh, Aquarius again. Or is this Virgo? Excuse me, this is Virgo the Virgin. So purity, pure intentions. We've got the little moon and the star. I feel like this is I love you to the moon and back. Daisy, daisy crown, daisy chain, forget-me-nots, some sort of reminder. Creating a legacy, like we were saying. This is like supposed to be like a replica of Princess Diana's ring. Sapphires. As an engagement ring, I know people are gonna not like me saying this, but I was disappointed in this ring because she had to pick it herself. And I understand, like, a woman's gonna wear it forever. The idea of it is that she will wear it. But I didn't like it because it was picked from a catalog, and maybe it's a thing, and I know politics aside, but there's something about a family heirloom being a blessing and a curse at the same time. Mardi Gras, Louisiana, Bourbon Street, false person, disguises, something from the past wasn't what they seemed, Queen of Hearts. January will bring you a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Lucky numbers 15, 35, 26, 52, 25, 23. Make a wish and it will come true. Lucky number 1, 15, 18, 20, 30, 48. And, oh my God. I have a family member who keeps on putting things in my little charm bag. And this one was about somebody missing a limb, or there's some sort of injury to a limb. Maybe there's something that happens as a calamity and you meet them as a result of something getting injured, or them getting injured and you assisting them, because there is the Scorpio right here, which could be a doctor, surgeon, or someone in the healthcare business. Yeah, let's pull you a Bible quote. So I don't feel like we're anxious. Well, let's do yellow for happy. You're happy. Oh, did we pull two? Okay, the prospect of the righteous is joy, but the hopes of the wicked comes to nothing. Proverbs 10:28. Sorry, I have a cold. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Romans 12:12. All right, guys, this is the last of our piles. If this didn't resonate, please do pick one of the other two piles. They do build on themselves. So if you're interested in how I see them interlocking, please go back to 1 and 2 and watch your way through. If that is where we leave, I stumble a lot on my words. I would love it if you would subscribe so you get notification when we post videos. And we treat our like button as our karma jar. Put the good karma in, get the good karma out. This is where we leave you. Thank you so much. We will be seeing you in the card.